So I want to run through an overview of our animated videos tool. So let's hop right into it. So we're here in our animated videos out of our virtual office. And then we're going to come here to our My Projects window. This is where all of your projects after you save them are going to be housed. Or this is also where you create your new project. So let's click on the plus sign and give our project a name. New project and press create. Okay, now we get the no preview. When we get this, don't worry that you don't have a picture. And just because you haven't saved the content yet, we're going to go inside and work with it first. All right, so now that we're in the tool, we see our camera view right in front of us, our superior bar up top. We have a lateral bar here with our characters, and then this is also where our slides are going to be housed over here on the left-hand side. So just to start, if you're okay with this size here for the camera view, you can work like this, or you can come down here to the zoom in and zoom out, or scale if you roll over, and you can make it a little bit bigger to work with. Okay, now let's go up top. So up here we have some basic functions. This is new, so this is how you create a new project. All right, this is the save, so this is where you go to save. This is your undo and redo, your cut, copy, and paste of objects or other text. Now you can also insert text here. Click here, choose the font style, size, bold or not, and you can also choose the orientation, and you can import your own fonts as well. And press insert text when you're done. Then we go to our sounds. So let's come here, and you see you can have two different sounds on your slide or on your animation show. You have music, and you can loop it here. This is the volume, all right? And then you can also upload a voiceover of yourself or someone else, etc. Whenever you import sound here or record sound on your computer, it's going to be housed here in our sounds. We already have two preloaded for you. Now we come into the photos. Whenever you upload a photo to the animation tool, they're going to be in your library, or you can do it from Flickr or Google, or you can use a camera on your computer. Okay, now you can also insert it directly to the slide or use it as a background. All right, next I want to go into the animation manager, and this is just where if you have any animation that you can upload that you made yourself or that you got from a third-party site, you can upload them in the animations tab. Same with the videos, you can upload, and you can also use video as a background too, and you can loop. So that's a pretty cool feature. Now, if you're a kind of person that needs to line things up or needs some guidelines, we have a grid tool for you, so you can go ahead and use that, and you can turn it on and off as you please. Okay, it's not going to save with your slide, and it's how you preview, and this is where you go and download your content once you're done. All right, now if we come to the upper right hand side, we see our log out, we see our share buttons to YouTube and to Facebook, and then we're going to come over to the side and go into our characters. So first I have my animated characters up top. Click on more, and then what I can do is I can roll over and see the different characters that we have, and they have small animations on them. So if you choose a folder, let's say this guy here, and it's going to show different animations of this guy with different I guess descriptions of what he's doing and different personalities. So you can use him in a whole slideshow, or you can create a character out of these people, whatever you want to do. And we can also have static characters. They work the same way, just no animation. And we're always adding more content to all of our different objects. So whether it's the animated characters or the static characters, we're constantly updating our features. Now the same goes with the animated objects. If we come in here, we have a few. You roll over and you get to see what they're doing. Now if we go into our text effects, you'll see we have from none to many, and we're adding more as well too. Now what we can do is we can look character by character, word by word, or we can roll over with the mouse, and then we can actually see what the text animation is going to look like. All right, and then we can go into our image holders. Click on more. These are just small frames that encompass the whole. Let me see if they come here. Zoom in a little. And then you put an image inside here. We upload an image, and then this becomes a frame on top of our camera view. All right, now we have different hand drawing, very plain drawings like this. So we can do that. Click here, and then we can press delete on our computer. Or we can add our own drawing. So say we're doing this. Do somebody's signature. Okay, cool. And then we can insert. And then what we can do is we can play the animation on that. And there you have it. Now what we can also do here is just come out of here. We'll work with that a little bit later. I'll leave that on the screen for us. Okay, now I have my props. If I come over here, and what I do is I select on more, and these are different objects, very random objects, or some simple. And what we do is we use this, and we come and we can insert any object. So let's go and work with a planet here, just so we can see how we can move that around. Okay, next we have our markers, and these are black and white images, pretty cool stencil type images. And then we have different shapes that we can add in as well. We also have our transitions that we can add in. So come down here, click on more. And as we roll the mouse over, we see we have different simple transitions, or if we come down to the bottom, we have other transitions with animations on them that you can look at. All right, now let me come over here. And now we have background images. So we have either static backgrounds or we have animated backgrounds. And if you come down here, scroll down to the bottom, we can see some of our animated backgrounds as well. So you can do pretty cool things with that. You can also upload your own as images. If you come here to photos and upload, you can upload as a background. All right, next, if we come over here to the left hand side, this is where we housed our slideshow. So you can duplicate the slide here if I want to do that, or you can add new slides, or you can subtract new slides as well. You just select on one and click on yes or no. Now let's come down here, and if we select on one of the objects, so let's say we have us here, and we come down, look at the flip, we can flip the objects so that we can show them on the other side or not. Now we have our enter, and this just shows how objects enter into our slideshow. So if we have this one selected, we can choose either fade, pop, zoom, or down. Now if we select left, right, or up, we can choose a hand. And this is going to be the hand that inserts the image on whatever transition that you selected. So you can choose here, or you can upload your own hand. And in this, it's the same thing except opposite. So this is how the object will exit, and you can do the same thing with that. And next, we come down here to our timeline. And this right here is going to show where all of our objects are. So anything that we upload is going to be down here in a small box. And then here is the time frames in which it's going to enter into the slideshow. So let's say we select on this object here, and we drag over here. We want to enter, and we can double click here. So this is going to show where the object is going to enter in, and then this double click that we created is going to show how we can actually move an object. So select here, start camera view, select our object, and then we can move one here. And if we take this red triangle, pull it back, and play, we see our animation working there. All right, you can stop, and then you can add more time here. You can keep going as much as you need, or you can subtract. And that is a basic overview of our animation video tool. We'll go through step by step of how to use it in other tutorials. Thank you.